Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991. Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They also do grading, building site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. Call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth. The Rydberg family, proudly playing hockey on Pine City since 1945.
WCMP Online 106.5 FM. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City as we get set for tonight's matchup between Pine City area and Becker Big Lake. Pine City area also made up of Hinckley Finlayson and Rush City, as well as the Pine City area. Pine City Civic Center, the site of tonight's matchup as we get set to go here for tonight's game. Taking a look at their starting lineups for tonight's game. For the Eagles in net, they're going to be going with Alec Anderson. In front of him, Luke Rapilius and Ethan Tobacco. Tobacco, seen him a handful of weeks ago earlier this year. Very, very talented defenseman, plays very well. Wingers for tonight's matchup for Becker Big Lake, Jacob Bahi and Tyler Schmidt. That line will be centered by Josh Lillamo. For the Pine City Dragons, Mason Olson once again will be in net for them. Defense in front of him, Ryder Youngbauer and Daniel Sluka. Wingers will be Parker Sell, Mason McKiska, centered by Aiden Welch. As we are just about set for the opening puck drop of tonight's matchup, I want to thank American Family Insurance agent Jim Lavin for video streaming tonight for tonight's game. For a quote, contact Jim Lavin at 320-629-2927. Set out at center, and Welch wins the opening drawback. Pine City will play it along over to the near side. It'll be quickly played down underneath on the near side by Tobacco. All the way back behind. Pine City will chase after it. Welch will pick it up. Centering feed comes out in front. Comes back for Tobacco as Becker Big Lake looks to slow things up. Puck got tipped on the way through on the shot by Tobacco. Goes up over the top of Mason Olson back behind. Puck over to the far side back at the point. Dragons able to get it back out to the neutral zone. Tobacco will pick it up from there. Flip it into the zone. Knocked to the corner now by Mason Olson. Stepping up on that far side, trying to be able to get it out front is going to be Rupar. Rupar able to get that one out in front. Now it's going to be taken away and brought back by Sell. Sell's going to be pinched off and loses the puck on his way through the neutral zone. Tobacco loses it on this near side. And now it'll come away with Jared Carpenter. Carpenter, one of these senior co-captains, fires a shot. Blocker save made by Alex Anderson. Didn't seem like he handled that one real well. A little bit high on him, but he was able to control that, knock it up into the netting back behind, and draw a face-off in the offensive zone. Just underway here, not quite a minute gone by, period number one. No score between Becker Big Lake and Pine City area. Puck still in the neutral zone, flipped in on the far side is going to be Jacob Polacek. Linnell trying to be able to dig that one away. Rydberg will pick it up. Plays it back through center, tipped ahead now by Smetna. Smetna gets it over to the near side, and it's going to be high up off the window on this near side. Back into the zone, just past Bordson. Back it'll come. Shot just slides through the crease by Linnell. He got his way all the way out in front. Just couldn't quite get it past Anderson. Leaguer is going to try to put that one out in front. Leisure has gained himself some ice time over the last handful of weeks. One of the third, fourth line guys. He has definitely moved up in this lineup. Smetna rifles a shot, save made and held on to this time by Alec Anderson. 15:22 to go. Period number one. No score as that top line heads back out there. We did see Daniel Sluka now playing a defense position with Youngbauer. He played a center position in a game last week. Works his way back to the blue line. That shot put out in front, tipped by McKiska out in front, went back behind, just wide of the net. Welch is going to work it along that far side board, gets it back underneath. McKiska trying to work towards the front of the net, loses it. Welch almost came away with it, but instead it'll be Jacob Bowe that gets it back out to center. Puck over to the near side. Youngbauer works his way into the zone. Youngbauer, a very offensive defenseman, likes to work after the puck and head back to the front of the net as much as he can. Albrecht going to try to get it out of the zone for Becker Big Lake. Taken away now by Sell. Sell has been on an absolute tear over the last couple of weeks. Last week and a half or so. Been absolutely everywhere. It seems like he has found another gear for this Pine City squad as we have an offsides. Draw come back out to center. FM 106.5 WCMP as well as WCMP Online. Most of our games are not going to be able to have video just due to postseason regulations and fees. But Jim Lavin, Insurance Agency, American Family Insurance Agent, helping us out, being able to get us hockey here at least in our local area. Want to definitely thank him. Puck back behind now for Becker Big Lake, taken away by McKiska. Flips it up along the far side boards, sent right back in by Rapelius. But Becker Big Lake in offsides. They have to work their way back out to the neutral zone. Puck centered down in front. Luke Prelius had to go past him. Back for Tobacco near side on the wing. He's going to fire that one back underneath. It'll be taken away by Sluka. Sluka works his way back now for McKiska. Out for Welch, and Welch will cross over through the neutral zone. In on the right wing now for Sell. Sell makes a nice move, gets set in the slot. Fires a shot, blocker save made by Anderson. Puck knocked over to the corner on the near side. Up top, rifling a shot is going to be Smetna. The slapper got tipped on the way through. I don't think it made it all the way through to Anderson. Now it's going to be 3-on-2 going the other direction. Set for Schmidt. Fires a shot, goes wide of the net. Flip back out in front by Rupar, but Olsen able to get a cover on that one. Able to reach out and smother that. 13:43 to go, period number 1 from Pine City. Again, Pine City 9-9 on the year. They were 7-7 in the Mississippi 8 Conference. Becker Big Lake 3-14-1, conference record of 1-11-1. Face-off along the far side, going to be played down underneath for Scheidman. Scheidman wants to work out front, plays it over to the near side into the corner for Deitch. Deitch back to the point. It's going to come out as Smetna plays it down the length of the ice. Linnell is going to head back after it, forechecking, trying to be able to come away with it. Smetna couldn't control it. Now bodies go flying into the netminder. Anderson at the other end. As the puck comes all the way back into the Pine City zone. Rydberg along the far side. Leisure has it go past him. Linnell can't handle it as well. It'll come all the way back now for Jacob Polacek. Pine City takes it away in the neutral zone. Leisure works his way back underneath on the right wing. Puck played back now by Polacek. And it'll be taken away by Becker Big Lake. Back through the neutral zone. Bordson gets to the blue line, fires a shot into the legs of Youngbauer. Youngbauer will gather it up back behind. Checked off the puck by Scheidman. But Rydberg there to be able to come away with it. Long cross-ice feed over to the near side, just out of the reach of Linnell. And comes all the way back underneath for Albrecht. Plays it down the length of the ice. No icing as Pine City got back after that one. They'll play it from their own zone, trying to be able to work it ahead. Taking away Lindenau. Plays it ahead on the left wing. Pine City will pick it up in their own zone. Sluka back over to the near side. Quick touch pass back out for Welch. Now ahead for Sal. 3-on-2 as McKiska joins the fray. Shot is going to be blocked on that far side by Albrecht. Sal gathers it back up, fires a shot back behind. Welch trying to get there. It's going to come all the way back to the point for Sluka. He fires that one in wide of the net on the blocker side. Puck over to the far side into the corner. Chasing after that is going to be Albrecht, as well as 19 Huffman. Youngbauer had stepped up on that one, trying to be able to come away with it. Sell's going to pick it up. He's double teamed in the corner. Youngbauer comes to be able to help once again. Still no score, 11:53 to play. Puck still in the corner. Sell's going to come out with it. Sluka works his way in. Puck back to the point, just out of the reach of Aiden Welch. And now it's going to be a foot race going the other direction. And it's going to be Jacob Bowe that's going to get there first. Welch is going to take it away from him and start it back for Pine City. But it did cause the official to wave off any type of icing. Puck played in now on the left wing by Rupar, back behind. That'll be where it's gathered up and brought back now by Sluka. Daniel Sluka out of the Czech Republic works his way in on the left wing, fires that one underneath. Back over to the far side now as Rapelius tries to work his way out of the zone. Picked up by Rupar. Works his way back behind. Pine City takes it away. Wraparound attempt and Sell is able to get the goal. Parker Sell came from back behind the net, wrapped the puck around. I don't think that Anderson ever even seen it come around. And an even strength goal at 5:49. Gives Pine City the early 1-0 lead. Face-off now will come back for the Dragons. They work their way out of their own zone. Puck ahead on the right wing, and Pine City right back on offense. Leisure sets it up on the right wing as Smetna goes sliding through the crease. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone now with Beckstrom. Beckstrom in on the left wing. Centering feed over to the near side, and it's going to be tied up as it's put in the back of the net by Bordson. That's an even strength goal that ties things up. 6:10 mark of the first period. Luke Bordson got a nice feed from Beckstrom across the crease. In case anybody's wondering, no relation to the announcer for tonight's game. No relation. Puck in on the right wing, sent in by Sell, back behind. Eagles trying to be able to get out from there. Scheidman also in on the assist for Becker Big Lake, as it is 1-1 here in the first period of play. Turnover out at the high slot is going to be knocked away by Barzee. Pine City will work their way back into their own zone to be able to start it out. Carpenter across for Sluka. Sluka tripped up, and we're going to get a power play opportunity for the Dragons. Tripping call up and coming. .647 the time of the penalty will put the Dragons on the first power play of the game. 1-1 our score between these two squads. Penalty assessed to Jacob Boat, 2-minute minor for tripping. That puts the Dragons on the power play. Sell plays it over to the near side now for Carpenter. Carpenter drives his way into the zone, works his way in on the left wing. Goes back behind, lost the puck as he ran into the official. The stick went flying away from Rapelius. Dragons get the puck back out front. Now it's going to come back out to the neutral zone. Parker Sell back after it. He scored the one goal so far for the Dragons. Spins away from a forechecking Eagle. McKiska now in on the left wing. Is going to get his way into the zone. Plays it back for Welch. Welch to the high slot. Works his way now over to the circle on the far side, but it's going to be a turnover and taken away back by the Dragons. Back to the blue line, not out. Carpenter keeps it in. Carpenter works his way back forward now with Sell. Plays it back up top. Going to be picked up by Welch. Plays it backhanded over to the far side. Welch gets it right back. Correction, that's McKiska. Fires that shot, and Pine City is going to have to chase back after it. Becker Big Lake able to get it clear. Come back all the way to their zone. McKiska back after it. Minute gone by in the power play. Puck back through center. McKiska works his way now in on the right wing. He's in with Linnell. Puck knocked away from him, but the Dragons able to keep it in at the point. Sell works the puck over to the near side. Eagles get the clear down the length of the ice. Now it's going to be an opportunity for Schmidt as he works his way back behind the net. Couldn't come up with the puck, though. He just overskated it. Tried to move before he had it. That'll allow the Dragons to be able to get it the other direction. Sluka makes a nice move, gets dumped in the slot. Puck comes away with the Eagles. They get it cleared down the length of the ice. 25 seconds remain in the power play. 8:37 to go. Period number one. 1-1 is our score. Seth Linnell works his way back into the zone. Drops it back at the point. Working for Leisure. Leisure in with Smetna back at the blue line. Smetna works in on the left wing. Fires a shot. Hit a lot of traffic out in front. Clearing attempt. Not out. Lindblom able to keep that one in. Leisure on the far side thought about a shot, but he had Huffman right in front of him. Puck back up top for Smetna. Able to hold the line. Over to the near side. Up top it'll go. One-timers open on the doorstep. We got a penalty coming in the crease. A lot of bodies flying. I think Lindblom might draw the penalty on a cross check. I think it might be on Tobacco. Have to see what we get. But that puck came high and might have hit Anderson in the helmet. It is going to be on Tobacco as we are just getting back to even strength. So Pine City 0 for 1, but they go right back on the power play. Officials making sure that the net is set in the correct spot. Had a couple of people crash into that net a little bit. Might have scraped away some of the ice that's built up. Puck up top now for Sell on the power play once again. Puck over to the far side. McKiska has to spin away from a defender. Able to get it off for Sluka. Sluka in the circle. Flips it up over the top now for Sell. Sell backdoor wanted to go for Sluka. Got tipped on the way through. Sent down the length of the ice by Sellner. Correction, that's going to be Palachik that sent that one all the way down. Back after it. Bo trying to come away with it. Parker Sell will have it first, though. Puck on the near side. Back through center. Sluka can't handle it. Becker Big Lake sends it back down the length of the ice. And Pine City now just having a hard time being able to get set up in the offensive zone. Join us during the intermission break. We'll talk with Coach Sauter about how he feels the first period went. So far 0 for 1 on the power play. And Becker Big Lake playing very well. And whether it's a matter of Becker Big Lake playing well or if it's Pine City playing down, that puck's going to be chopped back out to center. Swinging after that one is Tyler Schmidt. Almost more of a golf shot, able to get it back out to the neutral zone and down into the Pine City end. Welch ahead for Smetna on the far side. Slides it ahead now for Sluka. Sluka in with Linnell. Got it over for Linnell, but it was on the backside. Linnell back out in front for Smetna. And Pine City takes a 2-1 lead. Beautiful passing. Linnell and Smetna. Beautiful passing back and forth. The initial pass ahead for Linnell was just a little bit out of his reach. Sluka and Linnell on the assists on the goal make it 2-1 in favor of Pine City now. 6:39 to go in the first period on the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic North Branch has 24 access to care by calling 185 Fairview or your local clinic number. Puck along the near side. Pine City looking to be able to hold the zone. Youngbauer in the high slot. Plays it over on the right wing. Got it for Lindblom, who lost the puck for a moment. Gathers it back. Puck high up into the air. Except for Smetna. Fires a shot. Save made by Anderson. Puck back behind. Turnover. Comes right back for Linnell. Fires a shot out in front. He had leisure on the doorstep. Linnell is going to come away with it back behind. Circles his way over. Off the boards back for Lindblom. And that one, I don't know if it was tipped out in front or if Anderson didn't see it, but it's just flipped in. And Pine City scores another goal. .10:55. This one on the even strength. I think Leisure got a tip on it. .6:05 to play, period number one. That goal at the 10:55 mark. Seth Linnell and Lundblom on the assist. Becker Big Lake come back into the offensive zone, and Carpenter has a big check along this near side. And slow to get up on the play is Austin Barzee. I don't see any hands up at all on the play. Barzee is going to be slow to come off the ice. The officials are going to talk about it now.
How do I get rid of that?
3-1 our score. Officials are going to debate whether there's any type of penalty that potentially would happen on that. Looks like they are going to put Carpenter in the box. Penalty at 11:21. Will be a minor. I thought he'd seen him put up a 5. I didn't think it was quite worthy of a major, but they are going to hit him with a minor infraction and put Becker Big Lake on their first power play now. .5:39 to play in the period. Again, join us during the intermission break. We'll talk to Coach Sauter about his thoughts and feelings on the first period of action and what he thinks the team might need to work on for the second period. Puck back to the neutral zone, and McKiska tried to leap over the top of Rapilius. Ended up just mowing him down. Puck will come back out to center now for Tobacco. Tobacco drops on the far side for Schmidt. Schmidt in on the left wing, dumps it cross ice all the way deep into the zone. Pine City right there. And a slap shot down to the length of the ice by Ryder Youngbauer. Get the puck cleared out. Minute 31 to go in the power play. 5:08 to play in the period. In on the left wing is going to be Schmidt. Works his way back behind, and I think we're going to get another penalty coming on Pine City on a hold. .501 to play in the period, and now a minute 22 of a two-man advantage. Penalty is going to be against McKiska, one of their better players. So you got McKiska and Carpenter, two of your best penalty killers in the box. Another to be a minute 12 of a 5-on-3, and then about a 40-second additional power play after that. Minute 51 total up on the board. Youngbauer works his way back behind, uses his strength to be able to get himself free. Good job by him to be able to get behind the net and stay extended away to maintain possession of the puck so he could get it cleared down the length of the ice. Flying back through center is going to be Tobacco. Gets his way into the high slot. Good job by Youngbauer stepping up to be able to slow him down. Works his way back to the point. Steps back up again. Puck saved. Rebound jammed in on the near side by Schmidt. Goal by Tyler Schmidt. Now makes it 3-2. That is on the power play. Power play goal at 11:35. Trenton Rupar on the assist. And what was a .29 Bahe gets an assist as well. What started as a fast-moving but slow-scoring period for the first probably 6-7 minutes all of a sudden has ramped up in a hurry. Had 5 goals put on the board, and Becker Big Lake still on the power play. Set on the far side is going to be Schmidt. Steps up on it, plays it back underneath Rupar. Back for Schmidt. Schmidt top of the circle. Cross ice feed now for Tobacco, and high glove side. Missed the net altogether. And Linnell's going to get that cleared down the length of the ice. Force Becker Big Lake back into their own end to be able to play it. 44 seconds remain in the power play. It was a 5-on-3. Now the puck's going to be taken away by Sell. Sell back through center. Going to play it cross ice back for Rydberg. Rydberg's going to wait for it, draw the defense, and then chuck that down the rest of the ice. 30 seconds remain in the power play. Puck slides free on the far side. Going to come all the way back again for Rydberg, and Rydberg will clear it down the length of the ice. Becker Big Lake back behind their own net, looking to start things out. Repelius back through center, and another puck that's just out of the reach of one of the Eagles. It'll be Carpenter back behind the net. He'll pick it up. He's spun off the puck as it's taken away and played over to the near side. Bahe fires a shot on the one-timer, missed it wide. We're back to even strength. That shot comes through. Save made on the shot by Tobacco. Puck comes all the way up front. Another shot, never made it all the way through to the netminder. Puck back behind into the corner on this near side. His bodies go flying. And away it'll come with Welch. Welch ahead on the right wing, working for Parker Sell. What a move by Sell. Got his way into the zone and was able to maintain possession. Flips it out in front for McKiska. And McKiska just got in too close. Youngbauer on the far side finished a check as the puck ends in on Anderson. And things are definitely ramping up here in Pine City. 2.5 to play here, period number 1. 3-2 is our score on the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. You can now find Dr. Raymond and Jenna Labine at the M Health Fairview North Branch location. Join us, as I mentioned, during the intermission break for Coach Sauter. Also join us during the post game. We'll have our Nichols Cafe player of the game. Nichols Cafe, eat more bacon. I want to thank them as well as all of our sponsors throughout the course of the year for jumping on board. It has been a long, busy, but very fun winter sports season over the last 2 months. Puck back to the point. Pine City trying to hold the zone. Youngbauer unable to do so. Knocked away from him by Bordson, but it'll come back for Sluka into the zone. Smetna almost had it in the slot, but it got deflected away from him by Albrecht. Puck back behind now for Albrecht. Backhands it along. Able to get it for Plachik. Working his way on the far side out of the corner. Puck knocked away from him by Leisure. Stepping up on that one is going to be Linnell. Linnell taps it back for Leisure. Leisure works out in front. Had it knocked away from him. Just slid off of his stick from Albrecht. Now Beckstrom out of the corner will come away with it. Gets his way back through center. Flips it over to the far side. Tapped ahead now by Scheidman into the zone. Pine City will be back after it with 100 seconds left to go in period number 1. Smetna on the near side. Tries to work out of the zone. Taken away by Bordson. Now it'll be Youngbauer. Youngbauer back through center. Flips it ahead now for Smetna. Smetna. Nice move by Smetna. Drops it back for Youngbauer. Youngbauer backhands that one. Save made. Puck back behind. Youngbauer gathers it up once again. Works his way around the near side. Comes all the way through everybody. And then flips it over to the far side for Linnell. Linnell out in front. Save made. Knocked back behind Linnell. Again gathers it up. Up top. Sluka fires his shot just high of the net. Smetna back behind. Centering it out in front, but there's nobody there for Pine City. Puck will come away on that far side. Sal has it. Sal putting on the pressure as it's knocked away from him by Beckstrom. It'll come all the way back for Carpenter as we go under a minute remaining in period number 1. Carpenter back through center. Couldn't quite connect with Scheidman. It'll be taken away now by Sal. Sal fires a blast, but it just hits the legs of Repelius. And it'll come back for Becker Big Lake. Nice play by Carpenter to knock that one away from Barzee. Puck along the far side, pinned up against the board with 40 seconds left to go in the period. Repelius comes away with it. Repelius cross ice, tried to get it over to the near side. Nice play knocking that one down by McKiska. Puck driven in by Becker Big Lake. Back behind Carpenter will pick it up there. 25 seconds remain in the period. Not quite ready to kill the period just yet, but don't want to give too many opportunities to the opposition. Back it'll come from McKiska. Slides that one forward. Tried to slide it through the legs of Tobacco. Able to get it back now to the slot for Sell. Sell is going to be ridden off the puck by Bo. Puck out in front. Anderson will tap that one to the corner. 6 seconds remaining in the period. And Becker Big Lake will flip it over to the near side. Looking to be able to take the rest of the period off as Welch loses an edge. And that will be the end of period number 1. 3-2 is our score between Pine City and Becker Big Lake. We'll come back and we'll wrap up the first period of action when we return on WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
WCMP Online 106.5 FM as well. Andy Beckstrom back here in Pine City, joined by Coach Sauter here during the intermission break. And Coach, it's nice to go into the locker room up 3-2, but it seemed like there was a couple of opportunities that could have maybe happened on defense in that first period.
Yeah, they just, they're skating hard, Becker Big Lake, and, they got nothing to lose this game. So we just got to clean things up on our own end and stay out of the box.
It did feel like the first period was a very, very fast-moving period. I don't know that I would necessarily say that you guys have, played, it's hard to say down, but like down to a, competitor in a lower seed. But I feel like Becker Big Lake has really brought their A game, at least through the first 17 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. And that's something that was addressed in the locker room before the game, was not to play down to our opponent's level and to play dragon hockey. And I think we started to pick it up there a bit at the end, but just got to shoot the puck more and crash the net.
It felt after that first goal that things really opened up at that point in time. You were able to get another goal after that, but it felt like there was kind of a difference maker in a way. Like everybody loosened up a little bit. I don't know, maybe just a playoff feel.
Yeah, we get a couple goal lead there. We'd like to shut things down defensively and stay out of the box. So we just got to be a little smarter in that aspect of the game, and we'll be okay.
What's the message going into the locker room?
Just that, clean it up, be smart, stay out of the box, and get the puck down low and go to work.
Wonderful. Thanks for joining us here during the intermission break. We'll come back and we'll wrap up the first period of play when we return on WCMP.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finliston, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Anderson and Cook Ford are your Ford specialist. Stop into Anderson and Cook Ford to find great deals and unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. With over 50 Ford F-150s and a huge selection of 2021 Ford Escapes and 2021 Ford Explorers available. When you work with an Anderson and Cook Ford sales specialist, they can help you find a vehicle that fits your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Go further at Anderson and Cook Ford in North Branch, AndersonandCookFord.com.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Hayford Ford in Isani doesn't want to just sell you a truck and move on. They want to be your Ford dealer for life. They are here for you no matter what your vehicle needs. Whether it's something as small as an oil change or you buying a brand new truck, Hayford Ford believes quality is job one. Don't settle, go further. Ford vehicles are built for the road ahead, and Hayford Ford is your local Ford dealer, and they are dedicated to taking care of you, your friends, and your children for the rest of your lives. Hayford Ford in Isani, your lifelong Ford dealer.
Herman Insurance Services has been in the game for over 50 years. Our agency has since grown into a team of experienced agents who are committed to providing clients with the best possible experience and coverage to fit their unique needs. We specialize in personal and commercial insurance for the communities of North Branch, Rush City, and Isanti. Don't just take our word for it. Visit online at hermanins.com or call today for your free no-obligation quote. With Herman Insurance Services, live life fully covered.
mHealth Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
FM 106.5 WCMP online. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City at the Pine City Civic Center, home of tonight's matchup between the Pine City Dragons and the Becker Big Lake Eagles. 3-2 is our score after one period of play on the mHealth Fairview Clinic scoreboard. mHealth Fairview North Branch Urgent Care has extended its hours from noon to 8 weekdays and 9 to 5 Saturday and Sunday. As I mentioned, 3-2 our score. It took till 5:49 before anything happened. And then goals came in rapid succession after that. Pine City got on the board first. Parker Sell from Daniel Sluka made it 1-0, as I mentioned, even strength at 5:49. Just 20 seconds later at 6:10 of the period, Luke Bordson got an assist from Beckstrom and Scheidman, and that made it 1-1. We played even strength for another couple of minutes. Becker Big Lake took a couple of penalties, and it took the second power play opportunity for Pine City to be able to cash one in. 10:09 of the period on the power play, Peyton Smetna from Seth Linnell and Daniel Sluka made it 2-1. 50 seconds later, 10:55 of the period, Pine City got a goal tipped out in front by McCoy Leisure. Linnell threw it out in front, Lindblom in on it as well, and McCoy Leisure had an opportunity right on the doorstep to be able to tip that one in and get it past Alec Anderson at the time to make it 3-1. About 2 minutes later, Pine City took a couple of penalties. A big penalty that was, it looked like it's just a solid check initially. Officials talked about it, decided it was going to be a boarding and they were going to add a minor to Carpenter. He went to the box for 2 minutes. Just 20 seconds after that, McKiska took a holding penalty in the corner, and that put Becker Big Lake up on a 5-on-3 power play, which they scored 30 seconds into. Tyler Schmidt from Rupert and Bahi on the power play gave us our score that we have at this point, 3-2. Shots on goal after one period of play, 9-7 in favor of Pine City, and 3-2 on the scoreboard. Pine City wins this game. They'll move on to take on the Cambridge Isani Blue Jackets in Isani at David C. Johnson Civic Center on Thursday. Hope you can join us for that game as well, and hope you can follow us throughout the course of the week. A lot of games going on WCMP throughout the course of this week. We're going to have girls basketball on tomorrow night, or at least I will. We're going to have all sorts of different games going over the course of the week. So definitely check out WCMPradio.com/broadcast schedule. That will be where the schedule is, plus every one that is underlined is a link to our YouTube feed to be able to watch the game live here online. 3-2 is our score after one period of play. We'll come back with the second period of action from the Pine City Civic Center when we return on WCMP.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Live in the John Herges Cambridge Motor Studios, this is WCMP.
The following is a production of WCMP Sports.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
Pub-style baskets have arrived at A&W. It's your choice of a golden fried cod basket or sliders, or our new larger crunchy shrimp, all served with creamy coleslaw, a boatload of hot fries, and a drink. Don't forget to complete your meal with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve made with fresh root beer all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Just in time for Lent, great pub-style baskets and delicious treats, always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Deka Docks and Lifts is a proud sponsor of the Pine City Dragon hockey team. Spring is right around the corner. Let Deka Docks and Lifts be the perfect dock for your lakeshore. They have rolling docks, sectional docks, floating docks, and they even do commercial boat docks, all meant to last. Their boat lifts also raise expectations. They have all your dock and boat lift accessories. Visit them online today for more information at dekadock.com. Deka Docks and Lifts would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991. Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They also do grading, building site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. Call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth. The Rydberg family, proudly playing hockey in Pine City since 1945. Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finliston, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
WCMP Online, FM 106.5. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City as we get set for the second period of play between Pine City and Becker Big Lake. The Dragons and Eagles doing battle here in Section 5A postseason. The winner to take on Cambridge Asani at Davis C. Johnson Civic Center, and Asani, that'll be Thursday night at 7 o'clock. You can follow us through the remainder of the postseason. Again, want to thank American Family Insurance, Jim Lavin. Jim Lavin, a proud sponsor of Dragon Hockey, for helping us out, be able to provide the opportunity to be able to do the video streaming. Otherwise, we would just have audio, as we will for most of our postseason games, but a proud supporter of Pine City Hockey, helping us be able to pay that fee to the section, be able to bring this to you. Also brought to you by CY Construction. Want to thank them for helping us out. All of our sponsors throughout the course of the regular season have been absolutely huge. Franson Bank and Trust, Wellia Health, and so many others have jumped on board to be able to help us bring all of these games to you. 17 minutes up on the clock. 3-2 is still our score after one period of play. Both netminders are back in their respective ends. Anderson and Olsen, your matchup, as Pine City will come out with Welch, McKiska, Sell, Youngbauer, and Sluka. Becker Big Lake will counter with their normal starting lineup. Rapelius, Schmidt, Tobacco, Bahi, and Lillamo. I say Lillamo, but I have not seen him on the ice a whole lot. Puck sent in by the Eagles over to the far side. Sluka tries to play it back ahead. Tobacco will pick it up in his own end on the far side of the ice. Knocked down by Welch. Tried to work his way out in front. Knocked out by Rapelius. Ahead it comes for Schmidt. Gets his way into the slot. Tried to play it back across. He was trying to be able to connect with Bahe, who was coming across, but couldn't quite get it there. Tobacco flips it ahead on the far side. Dumped in by Rupar. Back behind on the near side. Sluka back behind will start to work it out for the Dragons. Up ahead on the far side. Puck chipped all the way over to the near side for Sell. Sell works his way in one way or the other way. Gets the puck back, trying to get a shot away. Good job by Tobacco getting back on defense, but great job by Sell just getting himself into position to try to get a shot. Puck comes back through. It'll be in the feet of Bahe. Is unable to get it. It'll be sent in on the far side by Rupar. Puck back behind. Youngbauer will track it down. Works his way through on the near side. Puck not out. It'll head back behind. Backhanded out in front, but right to McKiska. Puck centered out in front on the doorstep now. Rupar couldn't handle it. Back to the point for Rapelius. Past him. It'll head all the way down the length of the ice. Anderson out to play it. Rapelius will pick it up. Plays it along the far sides for Tobacco. Now 15:36 to play, period number 2. Bouncing puck back out at center is going to be taken away by Sluka. Tried to play it out for Smetna, but Smetna was trailing to play. Rapelius back behind will start it out. Turned over out in front. Leisure dropped for Linnell. Smetna ended up carrying it back through the neutral zone. Carpenter in his own end plays it over for Rydberg. Rydberg plays it back across for Carpenter. Couldn't quite handle that one up in the air. Bouncing puck came in from Tobacco. Bounces over to the corner. Rydberg backhands it along. It'll come back to the point. That one's sent in by Polacek. Just went underneath the pads of Olsen on that far side as bodies fly on the far side of the ice again. Leisure back through center. Flips it in and then peels off for a change. Smetna drives in after it. He'll get there first. Trying to be able to get that one out front. It's taken away by Bordson. Bordson for Becker Big Lake has it slide off of his stick, and Smetna will work his way over to the corner. Tried to play it back to the point. Almost got tipped right out in front for Sell. Becker Big Lake able to track that one down. Wrist shot taken by Carpenter is going to be tipped up into the glass back behind. One-timer by Sell on the far side is deflected up and out of play. 14:28 to play, period number 2 here on WCMP, FM 106.5, and WCMP online. If you're listening on the radio, glad you could join us. If you're joining us on our YouTube stream, I want to thank you for joining us there as well. Face off on the near side, back in the neutral zone. They move the face-off back out to the neutral zone. I think Sell was trying to argue to have it in the zone. Puck will be flipped up off of the linesman. Played on this near side. McKiska trying to dump that one in deep. He's able to get it held now for Sell. Sell works his way over to the near side, sets, fires, try to center it back out in front for Welch. But couldn't quite connect on the doorstep. He was in the low slot area, but on the weak side, almost was able to get it there. Back to it'll come for Sluka. Was set up for a one-timer, but the puck just in front of him. He flips that one out in front. Diving after it, Anderson now sprawling out on the ice. Back it'll come for Youngbauer. Backhands it over to the near side for Sluka. Sluka tried to play it underneath. Ends up coming back to him. He gets it in the slot. Fires a shot. Blocker save made by Anderson. Puck still loose. Welch backhand goes wide of the net. Over to the near side in the corner, and the Eagles will just send it down the length of the ice. Youngbauer fires that one quickly back up ahead as Becker Big Lake tries to change. We're in the second period, the long change. Pine City trying to take advantage. Puck knocked down on the far side. Lindenau's going to get it back out to the neutral zone. Rupar can't handle it, and it'll come back for the Dragons. Puck sent back through center. Now Schmidt's going to work his way back ahead on the far side. Rupar in on Olsen. Save made, but just slides through. It hit him on the 5-hole, and it just had enough momentum to come all the way through, and we are tied up at 3. It's going to be at the 3:21 mark of the second period, makes it 3-3. Jacob Bahi on the assist to the Rupar goal. Makes it 3-3 here in the second period of play. We talked with Coach Sauter about it, just cleaning it up a little bit and playing cleanly. Back will come Leisure, fires a shot. Blocker side just high and wide of the net. Puck back behind Smetna. Comes around with it over to the near side. Plays it back up through to the blue line. Kept in by Rydberg. At least I thought that he had kept it in, but the official comes across, pointing. Smetna trying to argue his case, but whistle has already been blown. They will move the faceoff back out to the neutral zone. 12:41 to play, period number 2. 3-3 is our score. On the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard, M Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch, that for your convenience, have same day and evening appointments. Puck along this near side. Sell's going to work it into the zone. Welch tried to come in to be able to assist. It'll be flipped back out to center, backhanded in by Youngbauer. Youngbauer back behind. Becker Big Lake chases back after it. Albrecht starts it around the near side. He's able to get it ahead now for Scheidman. Scheidman trying to work his way out of his own zone. Off for Albrecht. Back through center, taken away by Parker Sell. Sell flips it back the other direction. As nobody there for the Dragons. Becker Big Lake will pick it up. Puck ahead on the far side. Bordson. His pass is too far. Sluka will pick it up for the Dragons and start it the other direction. Trying to get back into the offensive zone. Becker Big Lake sends that one back in deep as they took it away in the neutral zone. Pine City from behind their own net will start it out. Long pass ahead for Sell. Sell turns on the Jets, works his way in, fires that one, and he goes diving over the top of the netminder, but he left the puck in the back of the net. Parker Sell. What a goal by Parker Sell. Even strength goal at the 5:14 mark. He came cutting from left to right, and as he was being tripped up by the netminder and diving over the top of him, he just tipped that puck 5-hole. Back it'll come. Another quick shot by Leisure is held on to by Anderson. McKiska did get an assist on that last goal, which made it 4-3 in favor of the Pine City Dragons. 11:34 to play, period number two rather. Puck back to the point. Rydberg's going to fire a shot. Went right into the legs of Bo. Puck into the corner. Lindblom picks it up from back behind. Pine City has done a good job being able to control play, at least be able to maintain the zone. Puck possession has been big for them in the game, but it's still a 4-3 game. Puck back to the neutral zone as Linnell tried to drop for Rydberg, but Rydberg was trying to cross with him. Puck along the near side is going to come in now with Leisure. Leisure works his way deep on the right wing, tried to lay it back for Linnell. He's checked off the puck. Linnell now back to the point for Rydberg. Rydberg sets, but it rolls off of his stick. Puck tipped ahead by Bo. We'll head back for Carpenter. Carpenter, long lead pass for Sell. Back behind, Sell comes away with it, works his way out in front, jams once, twice, can't get it past Anderson. And Becker Big Lake will clear it down the length of the ice. It's icing, and they'll whistle that one down. Head the length of the ice back into the Pine City zone Pine City offensive zone, I should say, for a draw. 10:39 to play, period number two. Face-off, far side right of the netminder Anderson. Parker Sell making his bid to get himself a bacon cheeseburger from Nichols Cafe as the Nichols Cafe player of the game. Join us during the post game as we will announce that. Puck back in deep. McKiska working back after it. Chops it out in front. Sell jams away at it, trying to be able to get a shot away. It's still sitting in the feet of Schmidt. Puck back to the blue line. Pine City unable to hold the zone as Schmidt also knocked it away from Sluka down the length of the ice. Youngbauer will come back after it. Flips it along the near side boards. Rupar drives in after it. Got it out in front. Bahe tried to tip it in on Olsen, but Olsen right there to be able to knock it back behind. Puck back to the point for Tobacco. His shot never made it all the way through. Knocked down by Sluka on its way through. Leisure will come back out through center. Puck over to the far side. In on the left wing now, Daniel Sluka. Sluka tried to center it out in front for Welch. Couldn't connect on the doorstep. Back it'll come for Smetna. Smetna wanted to play it back for Youngbauer. Taken away by Schmidt. Schmidt will come through the zone. He crosses with Rupar. And now the puck knocked away by Smetna. Slips a check. Puck back through center. Lindblom trying to get it ahead. Now it's going to be Smetna. In on Anderson. Smetna on the breakaway. Goes 5-hole. People crashing into the net. I think Anderson had enough control of it to draw the whistle before his teammates actually crashed into him. We'll see if they say that he did have control of it or if they give him the goal. Anderson had it underneath him momentarily, but I don't know if he had enough control of it when his own players crashed into him, pushing the puck into the net. Looks like they're going to have a face-off on the far side, so we will play on 4-3. I don't see a lot of argument from coaches or players at all. Anderson must have had pretty good control of that one, but Smetna, golden opportunity and a great scoring chance. Puck into the corner now for Leisure. Leisure underneath for Linnell. Linnell back for Leisure out in front, trying to get it across for Smetna, but unable to do so. And it'll come back out through the neutral zone for Becker Big Lake. Flipped in on the far side by Albrecht, all the way over to the near side. Trying to come in after it is going to be Scheidman. Puck knocked away from him. Underneath it'll go for Bordson. Scheidman comes away with it. Knocked away from him by Carpenter. Pine City trying to pick that one up. Carpenter will start it out from his own zone. Makes a nifty little move and is able to slip free of Beckstrom. Sends that one over to the near side, intended for Sell, who just stepped onto the ice, just out of his reach, and it'll come away for Bordson on the far side. Becker Big Lake from their own end, trying to be able to get it out. It's going to be taken away. Sell again, jamming away at it out in front, and Anderson dives after the puck. He's on his back, puck back behind. It'll go over to the near side. I think the net came off. But the Pine City Dragons, after giving up that game-tying score, have really ratcheted up the pressure in the offensive zone. You see as he comes off, Carpenter telling Youngbauer to keep that pressure up, keep putting it on Anderson. As they could smell another goal coming, and I think Parker Sell somehow will be involved in that the way he is playing tonight. Last probably 10 days to 2 weeks, he has definitely found another gear for this Dragon squad. Sell knocks it down on the near side, but it's back out to center. He has to wait for everybody to check back up. Welch lifts the stick, gets his way into the circle. Works his way in on the near side, back behind. Puck comes free now with Sell. Sell works his way back top of the circle over to the slot. Flips it off for Youngbauer. Steps up, and Youngbauer puts it high and over the top of the glove of Anderson. I mentioned that Parker Sell would have something to do with it, and he was going to be in on the assist. 8:43, the time of the Pine City goal, an even strength goal to make it now 5-3 in favor of the Pine City Dragons as they move their lead back out to a 2-goal lead. Puck back to the blue line on this near side. Out in front, they were trying to center it. Becker Big Lake was, but knocked down by Youngbauer. It'll come back to the blue line. Schmidt can't handle it. It'll come back through for Smetna. Tipped up into the air. It's going to be gloved down by Tobacco. And started back off the glass on the far side. Knocked away by Youngbauer. It'll come across now for Leisure on this near side. He's checked off the puck, but is able to send it forward up against the Pine City bench area. Linnell spun off the puck. He's got 2 sticks tied up in him. Puck comes free back for Schmidt. Schmidt tried to fire a shot, missed the net well wide. Chases it down in the corner, tried to center it back out in front, but got deflected right back to the corner immediately. Sell back through center, just missed Smetna. It'll come back for Tobacco on the far side. Bouncing puck comes in, almost ate up Olsen, but Olsen able to track it. That bouncing puck, oddly enough, not perfectly round. It's not quite a football, but it'll take some weird bounces on you. And Olsen able to track that one. Face off on the far side will come back now for Becker Big Lake. They got it out in front momentarily, but McKiska right there, Welch right there to be able to knock it away. Cross for Carpenter. Carpenter, long lead pass is going to be taken away by Bordson. Bordson in the slot, tried to turn with it, but McKiska took it away from him. Puck over to the near side now for Rydberg. Rydberg has it knocked away from him by Beckstrom. Beckstrom will go back behind, looking to center it, but there's nobody out in front in a blue sweater. He'll carry it all the way to the corner. McKiska and Carpenter pin him up against the boards. Digging that one out is going to be Carpenter. Carpenter works his way back behind his own net. We'll start it out and then fire it over to the far side. It's going to be going off the stick of McKiska down the length of the ice, but that'll be icing on the Dragons. Sell was in on that last goal by Ryder Youngbauer. So Parker Sell now with 2 goals and assists on the night. Pine City leads it 5-3 on the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic with convenient on-site pharmacy in North Branch. It includes drive-up service and mail order. Puck comes out in front, and Olsen just guides that one away from the front of the crease. Puck back to the blue line, unable to hold the edge is going to be Bow. We'll get a whistle on a offsides at the line. Puck on this near side, going to work its way in on the right wing. Now Leisure's got 1 goal, looking for another one. Can't get it to go. Smetna on the rebound, trying to jam away at it. Anderson still right there. And we get a whistle on this near side. Officials discussing it with the scorer's clock. Looks like it's going to be a penalty shot. McCoy Leisure, there was a lot of chaos that was happening right underneath the net, and it looked like somebody else was trying to smother the puck other than the netminder. Whatever it is, it's going to be a penalty shot. McCoy Leisure now is going to have a one-on-one with Anderson. Leisure works far side, back over to the near side in the slot. Slows it up, tried to go 5-hole, and Anderson denies him right at the net. 6:06 to play. Good attempt by McCoy Leisure. Had an opportunity to be able to add another goal. Anderson getting high fives from all of his teammates, able to hold him off one more time. But the amount of pressure that Pine City has put on during this period has been absolutely phenomenal. Puck out in front. Welch couldn't get it quite to his stick. He had it at his feet, tried to be able to move it across. Leaping in the air, Carpenter able to hold his own. I think he hit the post on his shot. It came through. Back behind Tobacco, try to work it out now for Becker Big Lake. We got a penalty coming back behind the play, and one of the Dragons is still holding his helmet. I think Carpenter is going to somehow end up drawing the penalty on a rough. Carpenter trying to plead his case with the official that he ended up taking the worst of that one. So it's going to be a minor for roughing on Jared Carpenter. He'll head to the box now for 2 minutes. Becker Big Lake, by the way, they are 1 of 2 on the power play. Pine City also 1 of 2 to this point. This will be the third opportunity now for Becker Big Lake. Quickly picked up and sent down the length of the ice by Sluka. And Becker Big Lake will have to start from their own end. Puck slides over to the near side, working it way back through Rapelius. Plays it ahead for Schmidt. Schmidt in on the right wing will set things up for the Eagles. Gets his way down to the low part of the circle on the far side. Tried to send her out of the trap for Rapelius, who was driving his way through. Deflected just a little bit by Sell, and it went off the heel of Rapelius' stick. Back out to the neutral zone. Sell knocks that one away, back behind Sluka, chasing after that one. Trying to tip it along the boards on the far side. He's able to get it away from Rapelius. Welch plays it back behind. Good job by Youngbauer. Youngbauer went down almost like you're blocking a shot, and he's able to knock it away from Rupar, who had an opportunity to try to center that one. Becker Big Lake still able to hold his own. Schmidt up top. Plays it over for Rupar. Rupar tried to center out in front for Schmidt. It's going to be knocked away, though, by the Dragons. Sluka trying to clear the puck out of the zone, but Schmidt takes it away. Becker Big Lake holds the zone, and it's over to the near side. Sell chops away at it, and he's able to get it cleared out down the length of the ice. 50 seconds remaining in the power play as both teams get some minor changes. Puck knocked away now by Linnell. Linnell shorthanded, drops it off for McKiska, fired a shot. It went right into the legs, though, of Rapelius. Rapelius will come back with it, plays it over to the far side, and offsides at the line. 34 seconds remain in the period. 4:17 to go in the period. 34 seconds remain in the power play. Join us during the second period intermission. We'll talk with Coach Sauter about his thoughts on the period. I want to send a special shout-out thank you for American Family Insurance agent Jim Lavin. Special thanks for sponsoring the video stream for tonight's game. Also brought to you by Chad Farr with New American Funding, a proud supporter of Dragon Hockey. Dragons back behind their own zone. Will flip it out down the length of the ice. Rydberg almost put it into his own bench area, but he's able to catch the glass just a little bit on the near side. 16 seconds remain as Becker Big Lake tries to dig it out of their own zone. Puck ahead for Albrecht on this near side. Plays it ahead for Beckstrom. Crosses the line on the left wing. Drops it back up top for Bordson. Bordson fires a shot wide of the net over to the far side. Set now for Scheidman. Scheidman walks the line. Plays it back for Plachek. We're back to even strength. Puck back for Plachek. Fires that shot. It comes all the way through. Olsen able to track that one. Is able to hold on. We'll have a face-off in the zone. 3:35 to go, period number 2. Face-off near side right 22 versus 22. Welch and Beckstrom on the draw. Welch will win it back. Picked up by McKiska. McKiska from his own end. Flips that one back out to Parker Sell. Sell trying to go 1-on-2. Has the puck knocked away from him. Bordson plays ahead on the near side. Scheidman couldn't quite gain the zone cleanly. Back it'll come now for Rydberg. Rydberg from behind his own net. Tried to play it across for Carpenter. It'll come back for him. Loses the puck, however. It's going to be taken away by Beckstrom. Beckstrom tried to backhand it out in front, but Welch right there to be able to knock that one away. Welch will work his way through. Spins once and now twice. Back over for Rydberg. Rydberg cross ice feed over to the left wing. Now for Welch, for McKiska rather. McKiska back for Sell. Underneath, Sell tried to backhand that one out in front, but it went off the side of the net. Becker Big Lake back to the point. Pine City checks back up. Sluka tried to carry that one in, but Sell was still in the zone. It'll be offsides on Pine City. We'll get a face-off back in the neutral zone. 2:42 to play, period number 2. 5-3 is the Pine City lead here on a Sports Tuesday. Winner to take on the Blue Jackets of Cambridge Isani on Thursday at David C. Johnson Civic Center in Isani. Puck back to the point. That one's going to come through on a shot by Youngbauer. Held on to by Anderson. We'll have that game for you one way or the other on Thursday. Covering the Cambridge Isani Blue Jackets. Like to see Pine City in that matchup as another local team. This Section 5A is so deep this year that even though the rankings are set, as Linnell comes through and fires a shot out in front, puck goes over to the corner. Linnell will track it down himself. Plays it back to the point. Youngbauer with the one-timer. Tried to go back door for Leisure. Thought he was just a slap shot, but it was a slapper as a pass. Tied up on this near side. Leisure in the corner with Linnell. Up top, it'll come away for Becker Big Lake. Over to the near side, working in is going to be Bo, but it's going to be an icing call. We'll head all the way back down the length of the ice into the Becker Big Lake defensive zone. Minute 54 to go in the period. We'll talk to Coach Sauter. Puck up top. Carpenter got it over for Rydberg. Rydberg tried to tip it across. He was able to get it away for Schmidt, but Schmidt got it right back for Rupar. Rupar back for Schmidt. Puck out in front, and I don't know who tipped a piece of that one, but Olsen was on the other side of the net. Pine City able to deflect it away. Another shot came through. Olsen this time holds on. Good job getting back defensively. Minute 38 to go. 98 seconds remain in the period. 5-3 the score in favor of the Dragons. Puck back behind. Back to the blue line it'll go. Tobacco on a bouncing puck goes just wide of the net. Schmidt will run it down on the near side. Tries to spin and play it underneath. Rydberg right there to be able to play it back through the neutral zone. Got it ahead for Sell. Sell crosses the line with Welch. Sell works his way in on the far side. Now tries to set things up. Backhands it underneath just past Welch. And Rapelius will pick it up back behind for Becker Big Lake. Plays it back through the neutral zone. Knocked in there by Bahe. And sent back in by Rapelius. Under a minute to go here, period number 2 from the Pine City Civic Center. Puck along the far side. Youngbauer is going to try to play it out for Sell. It's going to be a little bit too far for him, but it was tipped on the way through. So they'll let that one play on. Tobacco back behind will try to start it out for the Eagles. Works his way back through the neutral zone. Able to get through a couple of different players. Sets and fires. Save made. Rebound goes over to the far side. Carpenter chips it away from danger. And back it'll come now for Linnell. Linnell back through the neutral zone. Slides it ahead for Sell. 2-on-1 going the other direction. Sell almost hauled down on the far side. Body's flying into the net. Hand goes up, and we're going to have a penalty on a slash. I believe Rapelius is going to be the one that gets called for that one. He'll go on a slash for 2 minutes, putting the Pine City Dragons back on the power play. We just seen Becker Big Lake go through a power play of their own. They are 1 of 3 on the night. This will be the third opportunity now on the power play for the Dragons. Welch up top, gets it right back from Sell. Welch on the near side, plays it off the boards underneath for Sluka. Sluka works from the corner. Up the near side, walks the wall, works his way out into the slot, backhands it over for McKiska. Now it's going to be taken away and sent out of the zone by Barzee. Chased down on the far side, working his way in. Bo tried to center back for Barzee, but it's going to be taken away by McKiska. Back for Welch, and Welch tries to fire a shot at the horn. And that will be the end of period number 2. 5-3 is the Pine City Dragons score. They lead it after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal, 8-7 in the period. We'll talk a little bit about that and wrap up the scoring. And talk to Coach Sauter here during the intermission break. Thanks for joining us here on WCMP. The intermission brought to you by DPR Construction. We'll come back and talk to Coach Sauter on WCMP.
Anderson and Cook Ford are your Ford specialist. Stop into Anderson and Cook Ford to find great deals and unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. With over 50 Ford F-150s and a huge selection of 2021 Ford Escapes and 2021 Ford Explorers available. When you work with an Anderson and Cook Ford sales specialist, they can help you find a vehicle that fits your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Go further at Anderson and Cook Ford in North Branch, AndersonandCookFord.com.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Hayford Ford in Isani doesn't want to just sell you a truck and move on. They want to be your Ford dealer for life. They are here for you no matter what your vehicle needs. Whether it's something as small as an oil change or you buying a brand new truck, Hayford Ford believes quality is job one. Don't settle, go further. Ford vehicles are built for the road ahead, and Hayford Ford is your local Ford dealer, and they are dedicated to taking care of you, your friends, and your children for the rest of your lives. Hayford Ford in Isani, your lifelong Ford dealer.
WCMP Online, 106.5 FM. Andy Beckstrom on hand back here in Pine City. Pine City Civic Center, joined by Coach Sauter here during the intermission break. And Coach Sauter gave up the 1 goal, but at the same time, it really felt like you guys started to gain control of the momentum and the pace of the game.
Yeah, definitely doing a better job of headman in the puck, passing the puck to each other, working as a team. So it showed, and we got the results there.
I don't know how many times I've seen people crash into the net tonight,
yeah.
But I feel like it's more than I've seen my entire life.
Yeah, definitely playoff hockey. It's full go here. So yeah, it's been a run and gun game. It's been exciting, and hopefully we can finish it off here.
It does appear that Becker Big Lake hasn't gone more than mostly just the 2 lines tonight. You guys have gone a little bit deeper. Do you think that they're going to be able to hang with just the pace that they've been able to keep up?
Yeah, they got a couple really skilled players. So we're not going to put anything by them, but as long as we take care of business on our own end and make sure we're watching those guys breaking out of the zone, we'll be fine.
McCoy Lazier got an opportunity on the penalty shot essentially there during the period. Noticed him, he's moved up over the last couple of weeks. It's been kind of interesting to be able to see his growth and be able to get into some positions maybe on the power play and some different, higher lines.
Yeah, he started top 2 lines in power play at the beginning of the year, then he had a bit of an injury, so we kind of eased him back into the lineup, and he's right where he should be now.
Definitely playing well. What's the message in the locker room after 2 periods?
Move our feet, do our job, take care of business on our own end, and finish them off.
Wonderful. We'll talk to you during the post game. Hopefully a Dragon victory as we move to Cambridge on Thursday.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Coach Sauter, for joining us here during the intermission break. We'll come back and wrap up the second period of play when we return on WCMP.
Close it out. Herman Insurance Services has been in the game for over 50 years. Our agency has since grown into a team of experienced agents who are committed to providing clients with the best possible experience and coverage to fit their unique needs. We specialize in personal and commercial insurance for the communities of North Branch, Rush City, and Isanti. Don't just take our word for it. Visit online at hermanins.com or call today for your free no-obligation quote. With Herman Insurance Services, live life fully covered.
mHealth Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
Pub-style baskets have arrived at A&W. It's your choice of a golden fried cod basket or sliders, or our new larger crunchy shrimp, all served with creamy coleslaw, a boatload of hot fries, and a drink. Don't forget to complete your meal with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve made with fresh root beer all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Just in time for Lent, great pub-style baskets and delicious treats, always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Deka Docks and Lifts is a proud sponsor of the Pine City Dragon hockey team. Spring is right around the corner. Let Deka Docks and Lifts be the perfect dock for your lakeshore. They have rolling docks, sectional docks, floating docks, and they even do commercial boat docks, all meant to last. Their boat lifts also raise expectations. They have all your dock and boat lift accessories. Visit them online today for more information at dekadock.com. Deka Docks and Lifts would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991.
As it looked like Becker Big Lake was almost going to try to be able to get back into this game and be able to try to take some of the momentum on their side. Pine City, though, they were not to be outdone. Parker Sell, kind of the one-man wrecking crew tonight, he gets a goal at 5:14 from McKiska, and that made it 4-3. Parker Sell, I was just talking about the fact that he was going to be somehow involved in the next goal, as it just seemed like he was everywhere on the ice. He gets a beautiful feed across for Ryder Youngbauer. Youngbauer buries it, and at 8:43, Pine City takes the 5-3 lead. At this point, Becker Big Lake had a power play opportunity on a penalty to Carpenter, which went by the wayside. They were not able to get anything on that one. They are 1 of 3 on the power play on the night. Pine City currently on the power play will have about 94 seconds in the third period of a man advantage, trying to be able to get maybe another goal on their third opportunity. They are 1 of 2 on the power play to this point. Again, join us for hockey again on Thursday, as we will be covering Cambridge Isani hockey against the winner of this matchup. Hopefully Pine City, I guess, from our local area. It'd be nice to be able to see 2 of our local teams in action on Thursday. And that'll be from David C. Johnson Civic Center in Isani. I will also have girls basketball on the air tomorrow night. It'll be Hinckley Finlayson and Onamia girls basketball in section play. You can find all of our games for all of our different various streams on WCMPradio.com/broadcast schedule. That is also where you will find the link to all of our YouTube games, if that's not how you got there already, maybe through Facebook or our Twitter feed, however you'd be able to get there. That is where you can find any of the games that are coming up later on over the course of the week. Playoffs are here, and it is a absolutely wonderful time of year, as games are fast and furious and all over the place. And you could go from having nothing on your schedule. When I got done with my game on Saturday, I had nothing on my schedule, and by Monday afternoon, I had 6 games. So things are definitely ramping up here now as we work our way into postseason play. We got 17 minutes up on the clock, minute 34 to go of a power play for Pine City. 5-3 is the score after 2 periods of play. We'll have the third period up and coming here on WCMP. Want to thank DPR Builders, our intermission sponsor, for bringing you the intermission break and the interview with Coach Sauter.
Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They also do grading, building site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered, from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. Call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth. The Rydberg family, proudly playing hockey on Pine City since 1945.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finliston, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Anderson and Cook Ford are your Ford specialist. Stop into Anderson and Cook Ford to find great deals and unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. With over 50 Ford F-150s and a huge selection of 2021 Ford Escapes and 2021 Ford Explorers available. When you work with an Anderson and Cook Ford sales specialist, they can help you find a vehicle that fits your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Go further at Anderson and Cook Ford in North Branch, AndersonandCookFord.com.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
WCMP Online, 106.5 FM. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City. Pine City Civic Center, site of tonight's matchup between the Pine City area Dragons and the Becker Big Lake Eagles. Want to also send a good luck wish out to the Pine City wrestling team. Pine City individual sections going on tomorrow night, so good luck to all of the wrestlers. Want to thank my buddy Clint for pointing that out to me. Also has a son that should be involved in that. So good luck to him and all of the Dragon wrestlers trying to be able to get to state and individuals for our local area. State wrestling tournament's one of my favorite things to be able to go down and cover. It was 3 days of fun at the XL Energy Center. Long days and a lot of wrestling, but wow, was that fun, especially when you get to Championship Saturday. Be able to watch everything as it came down to just 3 mats right in the center. One of the biggest tournaments in the nation, the state wrestling tournament. So not going to be quite the same this year, but it is absolutely a blast. And in the future, when things get a little bored and back to normal, I definitely recommend checking that one out. Definitely starts to rival the hockey tournament in our local area. 5-3 is our score after 2 periods of play. Pine City has 1:34 to go on a power play. Working into the third period. Period break comes at a good time to be able to get that top line out there, and that's what will start the third period. McKiska will pick it up, works his way into the zone, loses it, and it'll be Tobacco that works his way out of the zone. Tobacco sends it down into the Pine City end. Parker Sell plays it along the near side for Carpenter. Carpenter cuts across to the far side of the ice. In on the right wing, but he lost the puck as he came through. Eagles get it cleared out. 1:10 to go in the period. Puck slid over to the near side, cross ice feed, now back for Welch. Welch crosses into the zone, lost the puck. Puck bounces up into the air. Carpenter will settle it down and work his way on the far side. Uses his body and his length to be able to hold off the puck. He gets run down, loses the puck. Back for Sluka, up top for Sell. Wanted to fire a wrister, but it slid off of his stick, and it's going to be taken away by Rupar. Rupar comes back with it. Sell knocked away from him momentarily. Puck comes over to the far side, and Olsa knocks it to the corner. McKiska plays it ahead now for Sluka. Sluka in on the right wing. Puts the afterburners on. Stops on that far side in the corner. Plays it back to the point. That one fired through by Welch and held on to by Anderson. 15:53 to play in the period. 5-3 is the lead for the Pine City Dragons on the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic Rush City with virtual clinic in the West Building, there to assist you Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Virtual clinic absolutely huge due to everything going on right now, and so definitely check that out there with M Health Fairview. Leisure on the far side, sets up in the circle. Plays the puck up top for Smetna. Smetna sets up in the slot, fires a shot, goes off of the stick of Bahe. Kept in on the far side. Leisure backhands it underneath for Linnell. Linnell works his way out in front, tried to center for Lindblom, who was cut in out in front. Got deflected away and sent down the length of the ice. Penalty is worn off as Pine City 1 of 3 on the power play. Each team 1 of 3 on the night. Linnell in on the right wing, works his way back into the offensive zone. Has it slide off of his stick. Polacek in the corner, trying to pick that one up. Knocked away from Smetna, and back it'll come for Bahe. Bahe, far side of the ice, trying to work it back out through center. Scheidman will get it through, and it'll be taken away by the Dragons at that point. Over to the near side now, Lindblom. Chops it off the boards on this near side. Now it's stuck under the boards right underneath us. Linnell comes away with it momentarily. Lindblom will flip that one high in the air all the way out in front to the netminder Anderson. And with an on-rushing Sell, Anderson chooses to hold on to that one. Probably a smart decision with a guy like Parker Sell, so dangerous, coming in after him. 14:44 to go here, period number 3. 5-3 is the score. Face off on the far side left of Anderson. Draw one back by Welch. On the far side, Sell trying to come away with it. He has his stick tied up. Puck comes out for Welch, and Welch buries that one. McKiska in on it. 14:37. Pine City extends their lead out to 3 goals. .223, the time of the goal on the even strength goal. Parker Sell gets another assist on the night. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists on the Mason McKiska goal at .223 to make it 6-3 in favor of the Dragons. Puck out in front. Chopped at by Bahi, but it goes over the top of the net. I don't know how he got that angle to be able to get that high that quick. McKiska plays it back for Sell. Sell trying to get a bid for a hat trick. Had the puck knocked away from him. It's going to come back with Bahi on the left wing. Tried to chop it out in front for Schmidt. Knocked away by the Dragons. Sluka got it back to the blue line. Linnell chops it ahead on the far side. Sell backhands it in, and it's going to be offsides. Anderson will play that one down for Rupar since they had the time to be able to slow it up a little bit. He's tried to send it ahead for Schmidt, but it was well too long for him. It'll be icing on the Eagles. 13:38 to play, period number 3. 6-3 our score. Face off on the far side left of the netminder Anderson. Draws down on the far side. It's going to come back to the point. Slukas steps up, fires a shot just a little bit wide. Might have been a blocker save made just on the edge. Not sure if it was going to be on goal or not. Back behind. Youngbauer tries to get it out in front. Tipped on the doorstep by Smetna, but he tipped it right into the heel of the glove of Anderson, who's able to dive out before Leisure got there. Smetna, a golden opportunity. Happened to just, the puck more so caught Anderson than Anderson caught the puck. As Pine City continues to pour on the gas here in the 3rd period. Puck back to the blue line, and it'll be kicked out of the zone by Bowe. Bowe tries to play it over to the near side for Barzee, but it's taken away by McKiska. Starts it the other direction. Knocked down by Polacek. Tried to start it back. Pine City knocked that one away. Welch took it away momentarily. Barzee gets it back out through center. Sluka along that far side. Huffman backhands it underneath. Pine City back after it. Will start it from their own end. Puck along this near side. Big collision between Youngbauer and Huffman. Puck comes free now with Sluka. Sluka works his way back through the zone. Long lead pass ahead for Sell. Back comes for Sluka. Sluka into the slot, loses the puck. Welch will pick it up in the circle. Sets, fires. Rebound comes out in front, but Smetna has to carry it away from the front. Over to the far side, turns, puts it back out in front, but nobody there for the Dragons. Polacek cleared it out and cleared it down the length of the ice. That'll be icing on Becker Big Lake. We'll head back into the Eagles zone. 12:25 to play in the game. Pine City in the driver's seat, looking to hold on for a second round matchup against Cambridge Isani on Thursday. I was saying before that Section 5A is so deep that you could make an argument that almost any one of 7 or 8 teams could take a deep run in this section. Puck over to the near side. Quick shot. Rebound comes out in front. Linnell just had it chop over the top of the net. He was tied up by Schmidt. Smetna had a shot that went off the netminder and sat right on the doorstep. Back to the neutral zone to go. Carpenter flips it in. Repelius will pick it up for the Eagles. Works his way back ahead for Schmidt. Schmidt lays it ahead on the near side now for Tobacco. Tobacco crosses the line, fires that one in. Gloved by Olsen, but he plays that one down to keep the clock running. Plays it over to the near side. Puck back out in front again for Becker Big Lake. Tobacco trying to get a shot away. Rupar turns and fires a shot wide of the net. Puck on the far side. Carpenter gets it back to the blue line, but not out. Rupar holds the zone. Plays it back underneath. Lindblom will pick it up. Wraps it around the boards over to the far side. Laser chops at it. Kept in. Turnaround. Shot taken by Schmidt and held onto by Mason Olsen. Olsen, junior netminder for this squad, has started most of the games this year. I did have a game earlier this year that, if I remember correctly, was against this very team, this Becker Big Lake squad. Oskar Grabovel, the freshman netminder, had to step in and got the win in his very first varsity start. Played really well in that game. Puck will come back now to the neutral zone with Parker Sell. Sell crosses the line into the zone, works his way to the slot. Over to the circle on the far side, works all the way through. Got out in front and he lost the puck as he tried to slide it through. He had beat the netminder cold, but he had it slide off of his stick. Sell tries to go high on the near side, just misses it. Puck back to the blue line and out of the zone as Bordson got it cleared out. Sell is going to chase back in after it now as the puck is sent in deep. Sell out in front. Plays it out in front for Welch. Welch makes a nice move and puts it past Anderson. Even strength goal at 6:18. Pushes that lead out a little bit further. Parker Sell, a beautiful feed out on the doorstep, and a great job by Aiden Welch just crashing right in. Makes it now 7-3 in the third period. Parker Sell, the lone assist on that one. As back it'll come for Smetna. Smetna comes into the zone as Anderson lost his edge on that one. Almost tipped over into his own net. Able to gather himself. Tobacco flips it over to the far side, and Repelius for the Eagles will get it back out through center. Just out of the reach of Bahe, and it'll be Carpenter for the Dragons. He takes a check, but he's able to stand up and withstand it and come away with the puck. In on the far side, lost the puck, however. Smetna back in the neutral zone, tried to backhand it along. Got it into the feet of the official, and Repelius will bring it in on the left wing. He fires a shot, and it's just over the top of the netminder Olsen. Off the glass on the near side, bouncing puck comes out into the circle. Linnell backhanded along the near side, getting it out into the neutral zone. Tobacco will send that one right back in. Back after it, Ryberg. Ryberg plays it over for Youngbauer. Youngbauer looking to start it out now for the Dragons. Youngbauer with a head of steam gets it back out through center. Haug also out on the ice at this point in time with Lindblom. Puck comes away with Bahe. Bahe in on the right wing, gets puck back behind. And back it'll come. Puck ahead just out of the reach of Braz. That line out there now, defenseman Youngbauer and Sluka, but the front line was Haug, Lindblom, and Braz. With 9:14 to go here in period number 3. Coach Sauter looking to mix his lines a little bit, get some of his younger players out there. Gavin Braz, a freshman, getting a chance to be able to get some playing time here late in the game. Hunter Haug, also a freshman, getting some playing time. Back it'll come now for McKiska. McKiska tried to turn and backhand it out for Sell, but deflected away by a whole host of traffic. Puck sent up in the air on a shot by Youngbauer. It tipped up in the air, and the Eagles, in an attempt to try to be able to clear it out from behind the netminder, ended up knocking it in. And Pine City pushes that lead out to 8-3. Now at 8:07, time of the goal, Ryder Youngbauer gets his second goal of the game. Unassisted on the goal, makes it now 8-3 with 8:44 to play here in the game. Pine City taking control of the game, and Ryder Youngbauer trying to make his case as well for being the Nichols Cafe player of the game. Got a couple of good candidates out there. Leisure and Sell. Youngbauer. Smetna's played really well tonight. A whole host of different players played very well tonight for the Dragons. See who the player of the game is going to be at the end of the game. Brought to you by Nichols Cafe. Puck comes to free now for Smetna. Smetna works his way in. Backhand hit the side of the post. He had beat the netminder, but he didn't get it into the net. Anderson came out of his net high to try to poke check it away. Smetna gathers it back in the slot. Fires a shot, misses it just wide. Sluka steps up on the far side, tries to pin it up against the board. Rupar comes away with it. Back it'll come now for Rapelius. Back out to the neutral zone. And Bahil cross the line into the offensive end. Buddy whistle on and off sides. I think it's going to be too many men on Pine City. So Pine City's going to take a penalty now at 9:29. It's going to be served by Hunter Haug. Back it'll come, and McKiska almost puts that one in the back of the net shorthanded. Puck along this near side. Welch will chop it ahead. Pine City trying to gain possession, be able to get it cleared out. Minute 40 to go in the power play for Becker Big Lake. Puck along this near side is going to be sent down the length of the ice by McKiska. Mason McKiska has also had a really nice night. Mason McKiska, I've said it before on a broadcast, is one of those players that he's not super flashy. He's just so smooth and seems to be involved in almost everything that happens positively, defensively and offensively for this squad. Puck back behind. Becker Big Lake sets up with it in the corner. Up top over the near side. One-timer sent through by Scheidman just wide of the net, and Pine City will get that one cleared down. We go under a minute remaining in the power play. 6:40 to go in the hockey game. Coming up on 9 p.m. Ryan, you're listening to FM 106.5 WCMP Pine City, AM 1350 as well. Also WCMP online. 8-3 is our score in favor of the Dragons here on their home ice in the first round of the playoffs. Sluka slips a check but loses the puck. Back it'll come for Schmidt. 35 seconds remain in the power play for Becker Big Lake. Tobacco in on the right wing. Wanted to set up for a shot, but he got run off the play by Sluka. Schmidt plays it over the far side. Rupar tees one up. Save made by Olsen. Knocked to the corner. And that shot comes through by Bahe and gloved by Mason Olsen. He holds on. We'll get a draw on the far side right of him. 16 seconds remain in the power play. 5:57 to go in the period. 8-3 is our score. Draws down. Quick shot by Schmidt is deflected well wide of the net. Puck back to the blue line. Tobacco had it knocked away from him, but Bahe comes away with it. Rebound on a shot. Nice save by Olsen, able to get that second save The initial shot came through. He made the save, and Schmidt had a rebound opportunity that was almost golden on that weak side, but Olsen able to come across and knock that one away. Dragons back to full strength as Becker Big Lake is 1 of 4 on the power play. Dragons in the offensive zone trying to dig it out of the corner. Leisure comes away with it in the circle. Sets, fires, save made. He gets the rebound back. Fires another shot. Big rebound comes out into the slot. But Sluka didn't have the puck quick enough to be able to get a shot away. Now it's deflected away by Beckstrom on the near side. It's going to be played back out in the middle for Rupar. He has it knocked away from him over to the near side. Rapelius tried to play it cross ice back for Tobacco. Tobacco will pick it up. Off the boards ahead now for Bahe. Rupar in on the left wing. Eagles were in offside, so they had to come back and check up. Allows Pine City to gain possession back behind. Sluka gets his way past 3 Eagles and looks to work his way into the offensive zone. Lindblom had it chopped up in the air. Sluka gets it back. Another shot came through, and it goes just wide of the net by Smetna. Lindblom might have gotten a piece of one of them as well. And back it'll come for the Eagles on the far side. Working his way through. Now back for Bahe. Schmidt for Bahe. Rebound on the deflected shot by the defense. Comes back for Rupar. Rupar back behind. Tried to center that one out in front, and it's just out of the reach of Tobacco. Back to the blue line. Carpenter will pick it up and work it back now for the Dragons. As Carpenter runs into somebody out at center. Puck comes in on the left wing. And Becker Big Lake is going to clear that one down the length of the ice. That'll be icing on the Eagles. 4 minutes remain here in this hockey game. It's a 5-goal lead, 8-3 for the Pine City area Dragons. Hinckley, Finlayson, and Rush City involved in the co-op. They lead it over the top of the Becker Big Lake Eagles. Face off on the near side right. And back it'll come for the Eagles. They work their way in on the far side. Barzee in on the left wing. Tried to center that one out in front. Deflected back behind by Thole, who's onto the ice. Fowler on the far side. Tries to chip that one back to the blue line. Kept in along the far side by Huffman. Puck will go back behind now with 3.5 to play in the game. Pine City looking to get to a date with the Blue Jackets on Thursday night in Isani. That shot comes through. I think that was a goal. Yep, it hit the top corner of the net. Jacob Deitch for Becker Big Lake. Going to be an even strength goal at the 13:35 mark. Becker Big Lake makes it 8-4. Face off back out at center as Pine City puts their top line back out there. Flipped over to the near side. Youngbauer, cross ice feed for Sell. Welch will pick it up and carry it in. Welch loses the puck, had it knocked away from him by Rupar, and back it'll come now for Bahe. Bahe has it pickpocketed for McKiska. Justin Toulouse also in on the goal for Becker Big Lake. Bouncing puck comes back through center. Kicked ahead to Tobacco, and it'll be picked up now by Welch. Welch in on the far side. Puck back behind for Rapelius. Rapelius lead pass over to the near side now for Rupar. 2:40 to play in the hockey game. Puck chopped ahead, and it'll be picked up by Bahe and Becker Big Lake. Far side, Lindblom works his way into the zone, fires a shot. Missed that one wide over to the near side into the corner. Dragons get it back as far as the blue line, but not out. Now ahead for Haug. Haug tried to play that one ahead, and it'll be smothered by the netminder Anderson. Smothers that one and holds on. 2:20 to play here in the third period. 8-4 is our score. Face off on the near side right of Anderson. Over to the far side now for Lindblom. Plays it back underneath. Trying to get it back out of the zone. Becker Big Lake ends up being picked up by Carpenter. Rifles a shot just high and wide of the glove side of Anderson. Lindblom on the corner trying to be able to gain puck possession. Beckstrom will come away with it. Bounces it off the boards back out to the neutral zone. Rydberg ahead now for Braz on the near side. Knocked away from him as the Eagles try to get it back out of the zone. Braz takes it away, fires a shot, save made, and held on to by Anderson. Gavin Braz trying to take a bid to be able to get a postseason goal. Draw one back by the Eagles. Back behind it'll go. Backhanded on the far side by Deach. Back to the blue line. Linnell will pick it up from there. Plays it back underneath. Lazier brings it through over to the near side. Tries to play that one back underneath. Smetna loses the puck. Knocked away from him by Grady Slapika. Minute 19 to go here in the hockey game. Puck over to the far side. Deach looking to work it out of the zone for the Eagles. Gets it back as far as the blue line, and now it is out. But picked up by Linnell. Linnell trying to skate it through a trio of Eagles, but unable to do so. As we move our way under 1 minute remaining here in the hockey game. 3-on-1 going the other direction now. Smetna gets it right back, works his way in, save made, rebound is going to be gloved by Anderson. It was a 3-on-1 initially, but Becker Big Lake tossed a couple of additional defenders out there as he was crossing the line to be able to get it a little bit closer to even. Lineup out there right now for the Dragons. Thole, Haug, Lindblom, Braz, as well as Shuno for the Dragons. Getting some youngsters and some additional players out, some ice time here in the late going, down to 20 seconds remaining. Becker Big Lake gains the zone. Schmidt on the near side takes a shot, got tied up in a lot of traffic on the way through. Braz is going to come away with it. Braz slips a check but loses the puck. Will be picked up by Schmidt, and Schmidt will try to turn and go the other direction. 5 seconds remain here in the hockey game as the puck comes ahead for Bahe, knocked away by Thole, and that'll be the end of the hockey game. 8-4 is your final score. We'll wrap things up here on the post game and talk to Coach Sauter and get you our Nichols Cafe. Nichols Cafe player of the game when we return on the post game here on WCMP.
Hayford Ford in Isani doesn't want to just sell you a truck and move on. They want to be your Ford dealer for life. They are here for you no matter what your vehicle needs. Whether it's something as small as an oil change or you buying a brand new truck, Hayford Ford believes quality is job one. Don't settle, go further. Ford vehicles are built for the road ahead, and Hayford Ford is your local Ford dealer, and they are dedicated to taking care of you, your friends, and your children for the rest of your lives. Hayford Ford in Isani, your lifelong Ford dealer.
Herman Insurance Services has been in the game for over 50 years. Our agency has since grown into a team of experienced agents who are committed to providing clients with the best possible experience and coverage to fit their unique needs. We specialize in personal and commercial insurance for the communities of North Branch, Rush City, and Isanti. Don't just take our word for it. Visit online at hermanins.com or call today for your free no-obligation quote. With Herman Insurance Services, live life fully covered.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Minnesota, it's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snow.
Can quickly help you land your dream career, or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Each and every hockey player on the ice has had dreams of one day making it to the pros. As we get older, we still have dreams, but those dreams change. Are you dreaming of a new home or maybe a remodeling project on your current home? Let Log Creek Builders help you make your dreams a reality. George Sell with Log Creek Builders is ready to help you complete your next project. Visit Log Creek Builders on Facebook to see what dreams have come true for others and what is possible for you. Log Creek Builders says good luck and go Dragons.
WCMP Online, FM 106.5. Andy Beckstrom here on the post game here at Pine City Civic Center, joined by Coach Sauter here on the post game. First and foremost, congratulations on the victory. You come away 8-4 with the victory.
Thank you. Yeah, boys worked hard. Really proud of the way they kept getting better throughout the game and the way they work. You know, we've said it to them all year long that I know myself as a player or coach, I don't think I've been a part of a team that works as hard as these boys do. So it was a good win.
That third period, it definitely seemed that there was a little bit more, I don't know, focus is the right way, but just really trying to force to be able to make sure they added a couple more and just secured that victory, not allowing Becker Big Lake really to get much of anything going on the offensive end.
Yeah, we played smarter as the game went on and wore Becker Big Lake down. And, you know, one of the big reasons is the guy standing behind me here who just kind of took over the game and then just went snowballed from there and got the W. So.
You guys have played Cambridge Asani a couple of times throughout the year. That's who your opponent will be on Thursday. And tell me a little bit about what you know about them already, just from familiarity.
Yeah, they got first game of the year. They beat us 6-5. You know, we had a new team, new coaches. We were kind of just still figuring out who we had, and then we went into their building 6-5 and paid them back the favor. So it should be a high-flying run-and-gun game. And, yeah, they got some good players. They got some depth. They went on a hot run at the end of the year here. I know they lost their last game to Princeton, but we're looking forward to it.
Section 5A is absolutely, whether it's the most competitive in the state, it's got to be the deepest, for sure.
Yeah, anybody can win. I think anybody from even the 8-9 seed on can do it, and you know, I think we've played better on the road, so I think we're excited to get on the road and keep playing well.
Absolutely. Well, we thank you for joining us here on the post game. We'll hand it over to Parker Sell as our Nichols Cafe player of the game. Bring him in here on the post game and talk to him a little bit about his thoughts on the game. And Parker, thanks for joining us here on the post game as the Nichols Cafe player of the game. And 2 goals, 2 assists. You were looking for that third goal. I thought we were going to be able to get that for you at the end.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty close a couple times there, but just couldn't put it in.
Did it seem to open up in front of you a little bit? Were you trying to get that third one, or was it just whatever was going to be there? It seemed like you had a couple opportunities and then kind of passed it. You had, I think, the one assist to McKiska, one for Welch. It just kind of it almost seemed like they were trying to focus on you to prevent the hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, I was just looking for the guys open, and, you know, they just happened to be open at the time, and they did a good job burying there.
You guys have played Becker Big Lake a couple of times this year. This will be the third time you see them. Is there any credence to, you know, the old saying of it's hard to beat a team 3 times? Did it seem like they had more tonight than they did in the other matchups?
I'd say they played about the same. I think that we've been working hard in practice and getting better every day, so I think that's why came the way it did.
What are you looking forward to with Cambridge Sandy on Thursday?
I'm just looking for the game. You know, it's going to be 2 close ones there earlier in the season, and I think it's going to come down to who's going to come to play.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations on the victory and the couple of goals you got in the game. And we'll get you the gift card for Nichols Cafe for being the player of the game. Thanks for joining us here on the postgame.
Awesome. Thank you.
We'll come back and wrap things up here on the postgame from WCMP when we return to Pine City.
Pub-style baskets have arrived at A&W. It's your choice of a golden fried cod basket or sliders, or our new larger crunchy shrimp, all served with creamy coleslaw, a boatload of hot fries, and a drink. Don't forget to complete your meal with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve made with fresh root beer all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Just in time for Lent, great pub-style baskets and delicious treats, always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Deka Docks and Lifts is a proud sponsor of the Pine City Dragon hockey team. Spring is right around the corner. Let Deka Docks and Lifts be the perfect dock for your lakeshore. They have rolling docks, sectional docks, floating docks, and they even do commercial boat docks, all meant to last. Their boat lifts also raise expectations. They have all your dock and boat lift accessories. Visit them online today for more information at dekadock.com. Deka Docks and Lifts would like to say good luck and go Dragons.
WCMP online, FM 106.5 FM. Want to thank you for joining us here for tonight's broadcast. Goals in the third period, Mason McKiska from Sell, Aiden Welch from Sell, Ryder Youngbauer unassisted. Jacob Deach put one in at the end for Becker Big Lake. Shots on goal in the third period, 11-8 for the final period, 28-22 Pine City with the edge for the hockey game. They win it 8-4. Big night for Parker Sell, as he mentioned. He had the 2 goals in the game. He also had, if I believe, he had 3 assists. I thought that he had 4 assists, but I think he had 3 assists on the night. So that'll wrap things up here from Pine City as Pine City advances in Section 5A to a Thursday night matchup against Cambridge Asani. That'll be at David C. Johnson Civic Center in Asani. Hope you can join us for that matchup. Hope you enjoyed tonight's game, an 8-4 victory for the Pine City Dragons. And until next time, have a good night, everybody.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with the mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Reliance Financial is a full-service accounting and tax firm. They offer a broad range of services for both business and personal finance. They take pride in helping their clients achieve their financial goals. Reliance Financial can help you with tax planning and preparation, wealth management, and day-to-day accounting needs for your business. Whatever your financial needs are, reach out to the knowledgeable staff at Reliance Financial today. Locally owned and operated. Find them at rfinancial.org or 307-462-6991. Rydberg & Sons is your local family-owned and operated excavation company. From Class 5 and custom gravel crushing to shoreline restoration, Rydberg & Sons are your guys. They also do grading, building site preparation, demolition, graveling of roads, and much more. Need fill? They got you covered from boulders or gravel to recycled blacktop and concrete. Call the crew at Rydberg & Sons at 320-629-2503. Rydberg & Sons, we move the earth. The Rydberg family, proudly playing hockey in Pine City since 1945.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finliston, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Anderson and Cook Ford are your Ford specialist. Stop into Anderson and Cook Ford to find great deals and unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs with over 50 Ford F-150s and a huge selection